Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to talk about my labor and delivery story today because it was very hectic and it was very freaking long, like super duper long. This is the infamous Miles. He's saying hi to y'all. So the night I went in, okay, so the night that my water broke, it was September 6th, and all right, so we're back. So I was sitting in this chair, crisscross applesauce, eating my spicy noodles, and I had my laptop, watching my YouTube, eating my noodles, chilling. I think 5 minutes into my noodles, I feel a drip drop, like a little drip drop. And I'm thinking, what could this be, baby? What could this be, Miles? I was not thinking it was labor, but like at first I was not thinking it was labor because I was like, okay, it's a little drip drop, whatever. And then I go to the bathroom, look at my panties, and it's like a lot. And so I was like, okay, this is strange, this is weird. And so I put on a freaking diaper that I had bought for postpartum. What you looking at over there, Bubba? I put a diaper on and I go back to eating my freaking noodles because I was hungry and I was gonna eat the noodles. It did not matter if I was having my water break right then. I was gonna eat my noodles, period. So I finished eating my noodles. I'm getting ready for bed, and then by that time, after my water broke, I didn't know my water broke until I had started looking up on TikTok what the symptoms and signs are that your water broke. And they were like bloody show, greenish, clearish mucus coming out, or discharge coming out, and all that good stuff. Cause mine didn't gush. It was like a little drip drop, drip drop, drip drop, drip drop, drip drop. And it drip dropped all night because I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to sleep. But I had the worst cramps. Not worst cramps. I had some pretty intense cramps, but I did not want to take I didn't want no ibuprofen. I didn't want no nothing. Cause I was like, I don't know. I never took no medication with my pregnancy. Cause I was like, I don't want to do it as my baby. I didn't want none of that. So I just stuck it out and I tried to sleep through the night. I could not sleep that night. It was very bad. I took some ibuprofen, honestly. Yeah, no, they were contractions. They were damn sure contractions. I thought they were Braxton Hicks at first. I thought it was Braxton Hicks, but it was not Braxton Hicks. It was contractions. It was the real deal contractions. So the next day, I wake up, I call my mom, I take my shower. My mom was like, hey, you need to come on, go ahead if you think it's time. Just go ahead and get checked out if you think it's time, right? So I took my shower, got everything fresh and clean, because I was like, if they're gonna see my vagina, they're gonna see something, a little bit decent. A little bit decent. So I called my friend to come drive me to the hospital, because at that point I could not sit still. It was not even sit still. I just couldn't focus on nothing besides oh, pain. Oh, yeah, that sound, pain, because I was I just my mind, it wasn't no crazy back contractions, but it was bless you, bubby. It was this is not comfortable. It was like a throbbing pain on the inside, you're being squeezed. I don't know. That's the best wording I can say for that. So I go to the hospital. Boom, I'm there. Before you admit it, you go to this room. And they checked my water. My water had broken. So that was like out the question. My water was almost completely gone. So labor was starting. And it was like, hey, ain't got no choice but to take me in. So they take me in, they admit me. I go to my maternity room, and I go to the maternity room, and then they like start like, you know, all this good stuff. Like I get hooked up to the monitor, I get they start tracking. And you know what's one good thing? I could eat all through my labor. So like it was also my clinic was when I was pushing, which is like, you know, reasonable. I had me some snacks, I had me some juice, I had me some cookies, I had me some all that good stuff. And I had my TikTok, I had my phone. I was good. But them contractions, oh my Atlanta. Oh my Atlanta. I did not get the epidural until, because I wanted to wait a little bit. You know, I wanted to see how much I could take before I got the epidural. So I did not get the epidural until 4 or 5 centimeters. And that was like my breaking point, because I was like, I need the epidural. Because I was like, they were asking me questions. I was like, I cannot answer you. I forgot to mention that they gave me Pitocin to make the labor speed up, but they failed to mention that the contractions would be so much more worse. So yeah, they gave me the Pitocin, and then I got the epidural because I could not take that shit. But yeah, back to the story. Girl, I cannot answer you. I'm in too much pain. So they gave me the epidural. Yeah, they gave me the epidural on the 7th at nighttime. So by that time, I had been in freaking labor for like already a damn day. So got the epidural that night, slept great that night. The next morning, I was feeling it. I was feeling it. It was not no good pain. We knew like I would be pushing him out that day. We knew by the 8th, like he was coming out today. Like that baby was gonna be born on the 8th. They knew it. I knew it. And it was time. Like I started feeling like throughout the day it just started getting worse. Like it was bad in the morning, but it was at a all-time fucking high that afternoon, because he was born at 5 o'clock. That afternoon, by 4:30, I was feeling it. It was bad. They were like, you need to push with, like, maybe try pushing with contraction. I was like, I can't do shit with these contractions. I was like, I can't do nothing with these contractions. I was like, I can't do it. At 4:30, I was like, I need a C-section because I can't do nothing. Like if they would not have given me what they gave me, and I'm gonna look back at my paperwork, my discharge papers, and I'm gonna look back what they gave me, because whatever they gave me, I didn't feel nothing, because epidural was not doing nothing for me. I kept pressing the button, wasn't doing shit, and I was like, hey, I need something stronger, please. I can't do it. And so they called the anesthesiologist into the room, and he was like, okay, I don't want to give this to you because you won't be able to feel contractions. I was like, they can track my contractions, so go ahead, pop that pill, pop that needle in my back, because I need it badly. So after he gave me that, whatever he gave me in that needle, I could not feel anything. I couldn't feel no contractions. I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't feel nothing, and I was happy to push. I pushed him out, like, after he gave me that shot, I pushed him out in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I tore from the rooter to the tutor because I couldn't feel nothing. So I was just like, okay, push, great. Pushed him out. We're great. Gravy. You know the funny thing is, when I was pushing him out, right, because I could talk at that point. At that point, I was real... at that point, I was real like calm and copacetic, and I was pushing him out. I was just chill, and the doctor was like, he has a bunch of hair. He has a lot of hair, as you can see. He got a lot of hair. So I pushed him out. It was great. They put him on my chest, and then they took him to get cleaned up, wiped him up, wrapped him up inside his swaddle, and they put him on my chest, and I got a picture with him. And then they had to sew my butthole and my freaking cervix and vagina. Oh, I don't know if they sewed my butthole for real. I don't know if they sewed my butthole for real. Like, I gotta be fair. I don't know that. It just feels like they sewed my butthole. But I don't know for sure, you know? So, when they were doing that, my high was coming down. My high was coming down. So I was feeling it again. I kept pressing the damn epidural button. But I could feel it. Like, it was like, I could feel them sewing me up. At first, I was trying to suck it up and be like, this is nothing, this is nothing. But after a while, like after 5 minutes, I was like, when are we gonna be done? Like, when are you gonna stop sewing me up? Because I could feel it going in and out and in and weaving. It was so bad. And they kept stuffing vagina. Because like, I was bleeding a lot. So they were stuffing and sewing and stuffing and sewing and stuffing and sewing. And I feel so bad for the doctor, because I know the doctor was stressed the fuck out, because I was so stressed the fuck out. My baby was in the NICU, and I was there just like stressed the hell out. And I was crying and boo-hooing and like freaking screaming at the top of my lungs, because I was like, I can feel what you're doing to me. So the doctor ordered the anesthesiologist to come back and give me another shot of whatever medicine he gave me to be, chill again. So the doctor, So the doctor finishes sewing up, my areas, my bits and stuff. And, that was that for the night. It was very uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. Like, I had to sleep with it. In my head, you know what I had to spend it like? I had to sleep with I had to sleep with a extra large tampon in that whole night. That's what it felt like. And it was like a dry tampon. That's what it felt like. And that's what it felt like when she pulled it out the next morning. My God. It just felt like a dried up tampon real bad. A big old dried up tampon. That's what it freaking felt like. So, Miles went to the NICU because I had a cervical infection. And he had to be checked out to see if he had the infection too. Because they can cause sepsis. Or something like that. He didn't have it, which was good, but he did have jaundice. So we ended up being there for like 5 days. It was a crazy 5 days, but hey, we're here. We're living and thriving, and Miles is a happy boy. He is 2 months, and we did it. We did it. And on the way home, we got some Chick-fil-A, and he slept so good. Yeah, booby. Yeah, booby. Yeah, booby. Smile, smile, smile. Smile, smile, smile. Smile, smile, smile. Oof. Ooh, chunky boy. Booby. Boopy. Miles. Miles. Chunky chunk. Chunky chunk. Miles is not beating the light skin allegations, but that's okay. It's my light skin baby. He's a little chunky little lima bean baby. That my movie. Yeah. All right. That is it for us today. Or no, tonight. He getting hype, and it's time for me to go.